Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin, pledge of allegiance, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and I apologize for being a little late this evening. We're discussing some matters downstairs. This evening, we have no other preliminary matters, so we'll move on to item number 2 under regular business, which is the correction and adoption of minutes from the July 10, 2019 board meeting. Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Yes, after appropriate audit of the meetings notes, I find no errors or omissions and would like to make a motion to approve them.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
I will abstain because I was approved to be on vacation.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
I am also abstaining as I was recuperating at home.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 2 under regular business, we have the consideration of all fund bills. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I've had a chance to review a number of the fund bills, and I make a motion that we approve the total payables submitted for approval of $133,597.76.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, moving on to correspondence this evening. We have a letter from Erie County Water Authority. Just in brief, folks, when I did the state of the town, the town board and I have been working with Erie County Water Authority regarding construction projects throughout the town. Essentially what we received is an updated list from Erie County Water Department listing 13 items regarding water infrastructure replacements dating back with the initial year of recommendation to 2012 up until the present 2019. So that has been received and filed and also shared with all board members. Item number 2 under correspondence, we have the 2019 Planning and Zoning School schedule and agenda, which has been received and filed. Item number 3 is the June 2019 income statement from my office, again received and filed. And item number 4 is the Town of Boston BRIC sponsorship form. And I will take a very brief moment and thank the town clerk's office, our attorney for the town, and Councilwoman Lukacek and Allison from my office. I've been working on the BRIC sponsorship form, something that our community had done before in the past, and now that the form's been updated, we're hoping that residents in the community can take advantage of that program. Okay, moving on to item number 4, new business, request on the floor. Please come to the microphone, state your name and your address, and you have 3 minutes. Kathy, got anything?
Well,
Is he doing those sign language back?
She was talking to me.
I was actually talking to Zach, but I guess I'll take.
Go for it. You take
Okay,
it.
Okay, the Erie County Fair, the Boston Historical Society puts together a display each year in the historical building, and this year we received an honorable mention for our display, and it's on the John Love Thayer Brothers. So,
Excellent.
we're
Congratulations.
continuing our knit nights the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of the month, and we're still open the 2nd and 4th Saturdays from 2 to 4.
Thank you,
Hey, what, when did night, tie fly night, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically craft night.
Yeah.
Because Mike's always coming to stuff.
Anyone else? Okay, we'll close the floor with no other comment. Moving on to item number 2, we have the recommendation from the planning board regarding the proposal from the Broadway group. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The town board received a recommendation regarding the Broadway group for the Dollar General. They sent it up to the town board as a non-recommendation. The packet, however, that the town board received was incomplete. Based on what the planning board had reviewed, was also incomplete. throughout planning board meetings, they reviewed, they discussed, they asked for more information, they reviewed, they discussed. So when the information got to the town board, it wasn't complete. So where the town, I make a motion to, for the town board to send back to the planning board, that we request a full package to review that they have approved or denied. That is my recommendation to the town board.
Are you making the motion?
Make a motion. I said that at the beginning of my dissertation, sorry.
I'll second that motion.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Curtis,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Item number 3 is the appointment of Gary, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing the name correctly, Stisser as a regular member to the planning board, and also add in Tara Lowry as an alternate member to the planning board. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you again, Mr. Supervisor. The planning board met and interviewed Gary Sisser they are making a recommendation to approve him as a regular member to the planning board. We did have the opening for regular member. And the appointment of Tara Lowry as an alternate member. They just simply took the receipt of the requests and approved them as such. So make a motion that we approve the appointment of Gary Sitzer as a regular member to the planning board, and then a appointment for Tara Lowry as an alternate member to the planning board.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Curtis,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 5 under new business this evening is a request for the appointment of assessor for the town board. And Councilwoman Martin.
Well, it's town boss, supervisor, but thank you.
Town boss.
We received a letter from Sue Fitzner, the current town assessor, requiring or requesting her reappointment to the position of assessor for the town of Boston. We know that she's been doing an excellent job up until this point, very happy with how she deals with our residents and how she manages her office. So I am recommending and asking for her reappointment as town assessor.
I'll second.
Mike's got that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Curtis,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 6 this evening under new business is the appointment of town historian. This is actually one of my direct appointments due to my past town historian actually retiring and enjoying the retired life. I've reached out to a few individuals, and at this time I am making the appointment of Frank Gamble as the new town of Boston historian. He sent a letter into to my office with the list of some of the things that he's done. He does also maintain a Facebook page and is involved with some of the historical happenings that I guess are here in the town, so I'm hoping that he can work with the Historical Society and past historians, and we can have a nice collaborative effort to keep the town of Boston history alive and keep things going for our community. So there's no motion needed on that. Again, that's my direct appointment, and I certainly welcome Frank to the town of Boston team.
I think it's excellent to have a good person in that position.
Thank you. Thank you. Item number 7 tonight on new business is the request to amend the use of facility request for the St. Martin's Lutheran Church, and Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. We had previously received an application for use of facility for the timeframe of Sunday, August 18th for the St. Martin's Lutheran Church. We have since been sent a letter requesting that the date be changed from the 18th to the 25th for their picnic. So I would like to make a motion to approve the new date of August 25th, 2019.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Curtis,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 8 under new business this evening is request for the use of town meeting facility of the Boston Historical Society. Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. we figured as long as you were going to have to listen to me, you might as well listen to me for a long time. So we have a use of town meeting facility from the Boston Historical Society, specifically coming from Kathy Projakla, the president, requesting the dates Saturday,
24.
thank you, August 24th, 2019, from 8:30 to, I'm assuming that's supposed to be a 10, but it's a 1? Or is it 8:30 in the morning till 1?
About, the meeting's supposed to go from 9 to 12:30, so I said from 8:30, so we can set up, and
Set up
then
and tear
if
down,
we
so-
run over a little bit.
All right,
So-
excellent. So 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. for a meeting for the Town Hall Community Room without the kitchen downstairs. I'd like to make a motion that we approve this use of town meeting facility.
Second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 9 tonight under new business, we have the request for use of town meeting facility, and actually, that's for myself for a training. Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Yes, our supervisor himself is going to be teaching the sexual harassment prevention training, as he is the only one under town staff that is approved to teach said training. He is requesting this room on August the 10th, 2019, so Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for said event. I would like to make a motion that we approve Supervisor Keating and his sexual harassment prevention training.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Item number 10 tonight under new business is a request for use of town meeting facility for the Erie County Board of Elections. Councilman Munger, once again.
Whose board of meeting facility requests? So this use of town meeting facility is for the Erie County Board of Elections to perform a training event on 9/27 of 2019 from 8:30 to 4:30, requesting this room. I would like to make a motion that we approve this request of use of town meeting facility.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 11 under new business this evening is Resolution 2019-44, which is a budget transfer to fund the purchase of nutrition equipment. Councilwoman Martin.
Yes, we wrote up a resolution number 2019-44 to transfer $143 to cover equipment for the nutrition program that is needed to be purchased. So I make a motion to accept this resolution and get that purchased.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 12 this evening under new business is Resolution 2019-45, which is a budget transfer to fund the purchase of highway printer. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Resolution number 2019-45, budget transfer to fund the purchase of highway printer. The Town of Boston purchased a new printer for the highway department. The purchase is constituted as a equipment purchase. There are no funds allocated to the budget line under the highway superintendent equipment. These funds are available, however, in the highway superintendent contractual. This resolution resolves that the Town of Boston transfers the appropriations from the highway superintendent, increase the highway superintendent equipment, thus decrease the highway superintendent contractual. Make a motion that we approve the resolution 2019-45.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 13 tonight under new business is Resolution 2019-46, which is to approve the purchase of highway garage door. There actually was a change that was actually brought to my attention late this afternoon, and so we're going to actually make, we're just going to make a motion to table these bids until the next board meeting while we have the vendors come back out and just ensure that those that bid information is correct.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 16 this evening under new business, we have Resolution 2019-47, which is resolving a claim for payment for damage to Heinrich Road. Councilman Carnegie.
Thank you Supervisor Keating. This resolution allows the town of Boston to accept payment for the damage to Heinrich Road as a result of construction vehicles traveling on Heinrich Road. I make a motion that we accept Resolution 2019-47 to resolve this issue.
I'll second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Carnegie,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 15 under new business, we have Resolution 2019-48, which is a reallocation of the CDBG, which stands for Community Development Block Grant Funds, and authorizing professional services agreement for the Town Hall elevator modernization and ADA compliance. I'm going to take this particular resolution this evening. What this is, folks, is originally, earlier this year, I had discussed that the town was fortunate enough to have secured a CDBG, again, Community Development Block Grant, for the town of Boston, for the North Boston Park. The project down there had gone over what the initial budget amount was. So those funds, in speaking with Erie County Department of Planning, we're actually be focusing those on the town hall elevator. We've had some mechanical issues with the elevator over actually quite a few years. It's certainly time to get those addressed. And with it being an ADA compliance scenario, what we're doing is we're taking those funds and moving them actually from the project that actually will give us a little bit more time to properly budget and account for those funds, move that over to the elevator to ensure ADA compliance within the town hall. And that documentation has all been formalized with Erie County. So again, the money's been shifted over. Labella Associates is the engineer that has been working on that for us. And the total engineering fee is $22,000, and included total estimated project cost is going to come in at $128,800 for that repair. So I'll make a motion to approve Boston Resolution 2019-48.
Second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Carnegie,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 16 this evening under new business, we have Resolution 2019-49, which is to approve the remodel of our town's website. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The resolution 2019-49 to approve the remodel of the town's website based on discussions and a nice summary of all of the information from the supervisor's office, from Allison. We have discussed and reviewed, and I make a motion that we approve the survey group for our town to help us handle our town's website. Make a motion that we approve resolution 2019-49.
I'd just like to add in that the one-year cost on that motion will come in at $4,734.40. Second-year cost is anticipated to come in at $359.40. With that amendment, I'd second that motion.
Councilman Munger,
I'd like to recuse myself from the vote.
Councilman Carnegie,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 17 under new business, we have Resolution 2019-50, which is adopting the updated capital asset policy. I'll take the updated capital asset policy. Once again, this is something that's been discussed by the town board for some time. This is a complete revision of our capital asset policy, basically taking in some of what worked with the old and bringing in a lot of new. It's a lengthy document. I certainly won't torture anybody by going through and reading all this to you. If anybody would like to take a look at it, certainly I'll email you a copy of it. But I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 2019-50, adopting the capital asset policy for the town of Boston.
Second.
Everybody.
Maybe which one of your
I'm gonna take
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Carnegie,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
It's riveting. Highly suggested for falling asleep.
All right, moving on to number 18 under new business, we have resolution 2019-51, which is to purchase playground equipment with grant funds. I'm also going to take this resolution. Again, this is another grant that the town was able to secure. This pertains to Boston Playground, and this is authorizing myself as a supervisor to use funds from the $50,000 DASNY SAM grant, SAM standing for State and Municipal Facilities, grant number 6264, with an additional $4,252.73 in town funds to procure playground equipment for Miracle Recreation, and the total cost is not to exceed a total of $54,252.73. I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 2019-51.
I'll second that.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 19 tonight under new business, we have a parking lot ceiling agreement. Councilwoman Martin.
Yes, we received quotes to seal the town hall with sand for traction and durability, to also have the town hall parking lots restriped, and to broom seal the pavilion area. We received two quotes, one from Blue Enterprises in the amount of $7,900, and we also received one from Baum and Magic Seal for the same amount, although they did not cover the broom seal of the pavilion area. That being said, I make a motion to approve the quote and hire Blue Enterprises for the paving and sealing of town hall and seal the pavilion area in the amount of $7,900.
I would second that.
Jennifer? Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, last item under new business, item number 20, we have to schedule a boiler bid opening. I'd like to make a motion to schedule a elevator repair bid opening.
Boiler bid.
Or boiler bid, I keep saying that, I don't know why. August 23rd, 2019, which is on Friday at 10 a.m.
I'll second that. Now that it's a boiler bid instead of an elevator bid later.
Next to each other.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, thank you. All right, and last what we have under old business, we have a resolution 2019-21, which is adopting a revised fee schedule for the town of Boston. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Based on input from our town planner, providing us fees from not only Boston, but Hamburg, Orchard Park, Bolden, and Eden, we are updating our fees for ZBA, for planning board related submittals to the town. And I make a recommendation that we approve the 2019-21 resolution adopting the revised fee schedule. That would be effective September 1st, 2019.
Second?
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Karakini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. Now we're done with old business. I'll move on to reports and presentations. Town clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Through my papers here. Hunting licenses are on sale at the town clerk's office. Deer management permits are available until October 1st. We have not received the new 2019-2020 hunting guides from the DEC, but we do anticipate that they will get those to us in September. And if you do not have a fishing license, or you do not want to purchase a fishing license, the DEC is offering fish for free through Labor Day. That would be for Lake Ontario and the lower Niagara River. Just wanted to get that out there for anybody who just wanted to give fishing a try and not commit to buying a license. And if you've been, cleaning out your basement or your garage this summer, there is a household hazardous waste drop-off to properly dispose of your hazardous waste. You would need to register with Erie County. That is this coming Saturday, August 10th at Erie Community College North Campus. And the summer concerts have been a big hit this year on Tuesday evenings, so come on out. We still have 3 weeks of summer left for those performances. And as we get into September, our first the blood drive for September will be on Tuesday, September 3rd in the community room. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Highway Superintendent.
Yes, thank you. Yes, our fall brush pickup starts on Monday, September 2nd. We'll pick up for the whole month of September, and then we'll pick up brush in October, at least every road at least one time. And once the leaves start falling, we start picking up leaves. So that's our brush schedule. Guys been out mowing the roadside ditches. They're on the 3rd time around or 4th time around on every town road so far. The past few weeks, when we got spare time, we got a truck available. They've been hauling in sand for this winter for standing and salting road, so that's getting done. And the only other thing I have tonight is tomorrow, a couple residents on May Drive have requested some trees to be cut down. The trees are on the road right away. We're having a contractor do it because they're very large and they're too big for my guys to take down. The houses are too close, and for sure the brush is going to be falling on the people's property. So my guys will be down there chipping the brush. They're going to be working on private property, which we've always done in the past. I'm just letting you know that's our town policy. When the trees fall on private property and the tree is from the right of way, we chip the brush. My opponent, I give him plenty of time to charge up his camera tonight, or he can come down and video tomorrow, because we'll be working on private property. And that's all I have tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilman Munger.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. A hearty congratulations to our Historical Society on their award at the fair, and other than that, that's all I have right now.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilman Carter Keating.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. On behalf of Sean and Jason and myself, we've had several really positive meetings with the first responders and the fire departments in town. I'm pleased to report that it seems like we have the wording for our new contract hammered out. We'll be moving forward with that. Next on the docket is getting the numbers together. So appreciate working with everybody. This has been a pretty good process, I would say.
Agreed.
I'd like to thank Andy Romanowski and Alliance Homes for negotiating the damage to Heinrich Road in lieu of litigation. That resolution that we passed tonight basically prevents all of us going to court. Him going to court and paying for an attorney and us, our town, litigating that. So it's good to know in 2019 a private company and a municipality can get together and work something out. Also want to say thank you to the residents of Heinrich Road for allowing us to go through this process and try to get things handled the right way. That's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you, and thank you for working on it. Appreciate it. Councilwoman Lukacek.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Just a note about the BRIC sponsorship. It was initially, years ago, a clock fund, and it was to raise money to buy a clock for the front of the town hall property. The BRIC sponsorship has been revised, updated, and there's a new form, as we had said in the meeting. Each brick is $25 per brick to be engraved, and then placed up in the front by under the clock. You can see the rest of the bricks there. So if you're interested, please look at the website and get the form. Right now, how it works is the bricks are gathered and they're taken to an engraver. They engrave them, and then we bring them back and have them installed. It's cheaper if you do it all at once, but just so you know, it's up there, and we do have a deadline right now before September 1st because it gets cold, and if we get the bricks delayed in return, we want to make sure that we can get all of them in before the snow flies. So I know I said that S word. Apologize. And I wanted to welcome the two planning board members, Gary and Tara. We look forward to them coming to our meetings. They sound very knowledgeable, and we can't wait to get started. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Martin?
Thank you, Supervisor. Once again, the Conservation Advisory Council is working on the LEAP program, which is is scheduled for September 14th under the Lions Shelter. Last year we had a good go of it. This year looks to be just as good. Our list of vendors is pretty much all guaranteed and all set up, and looks like we have a couple newcomers, so it should be another nice event. Hopefully the weather will be just as appreciative. That's all I have.
Let it snow, let it snow.
No.
Just had to, sorry. Had to go. For myself tonight, the only thing I do want to make mention of, we covered a lot this evening. Probably the most important thing, just outside the door, if anybody has not seen it yet, obviously it's been a discussion for many years, is the Hillcroft Bridge replacement. And this has been talked about for years. This is something that the county has been working on for quite some time. The engineers have reached out to my office, it's been about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks ago now, asking permission to place the easel and the backer board with the conceptual plan out there for that bridge replacement. So the good news is, folks, it's finally getting done. I can certainly thank Legislator Mills and others at the county level, and actually, those of us on the board, we even pushed for this as well with the county. And I will certainly extend a thanks to the county exec and also the DPW commissioner. The three of us have actually had some great conversation regarding trying to get this project done. It was initially supposed to be slated for this year. Unfortunately, when you take into account our frost season and freeze season, it makes that building, anybody that's ever built a house or watched a neighbor or knows somebody that's built a house, you only have a certain defined window of time. Unfortunately, when you look at the core samples of where that needs to go and the way that that's laid out, that's what's extended that build time out into next year. So you may see some preliminary work by the tail end of this year. Unfortunately, the bridge is not going in this year. You will see it come in next year. That is the plan. There is a open comment period. Off the top of my head, I don't recall what it is, but the information is out, posted on the board. It has been out on the town social media page and also the town website. So if you happen to go home, convenience your own home, that information does exist there. Outside of that, that is all I have for tonight. So I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Councilman Munger,
Yes.
Councilman Kearney,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.